Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Blonde Fox, and today we're going to continue playing some more Genshin Impact. In the last episode, we found out that the owner of the dream— be quiet, Aiden, thank you. The owner of the dream was, in fact, Nilou, like I guessed, which is awesome. I'm so happy I was right about that. I had a feeling, though. She seemed to play a major role in it. But anyways, so we were able to go and talk to her about it, and basically, she realized she was dreaming, and she was able to end the dream and end the constant Sub-Zero's festival. And we saw Dunyarzad's either her spirit, her ghost, maybe, like, some of her energy, so she might be alive, she might not, we don't know. We're gonna go find out what happened to her right now, and I'm really hoping she's okay, because otherwise I mean, the fact that she's done so much for us, she was such a good soul, everyone here loved her, and that guy never got to confess his feelings for her, and oh man, it just, ooh, a lot of emotion. But anyways, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing, and hopefully we should be able to finish up this section of the story today, and then be able to start the next section, maybe. But yeah, remember to like the video if you like it, and subscribe if you want to see more, but without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, so whenever he said the usual spot, my guess is he meant where we always run into Nahida. We're going to be able to see her outside of the dream world, because she seems like she'd only interacted with us in there. She's alive! Oh my gosh, she's alive.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon.
That's Nahida's voice coming out of Catherine.
Thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Nahida, I don't know what you did, but you are amazing. I have a feeling Nahida did something to save her. Oh, Dunyarzad.
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zero's.
That's the end to it? Shouldn't there be more? I'm sorry, but that can't be the end of that. That was an emotional roller coaster here, guys. I need a little bit more closure than that. And we got a wish out of it, though, which is good. More chances to get miHo. And we can level up our Traveler even more. Constellation. Like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that I have Nahida, I would have so been using the Dendro Traveler, because again, I know some people don't care much for him, but I find the Dendro Traveler extremely useful, like really good compared to, like, I like the Animo Traveler, he was really good. The Geo Traveler was just okay in my opinion. He had his uses, but he wasn't like fantastic. The Electro Traveler, I could not figure out how to use him for the life of me. I would sometimes use him and be like, oh, he works good, and then other times I would use him and be like, wow, what's the point of this? The Dendro Traveler, though, is probably, like, S tier in my opinion. Like, it is so good. He was easy to use. It worked really well for comboing. But anyways, I don't want to blather on about that. Okay. Catherine, I mean, Nahida, I mean, Catherine, I mean, whoever you are, give us some answers, because I am very confused. I want answers to what the heck happened, why Dunyarzad is fine. I'm not that I'm mad about it, but, you know, talk to me.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival. And Dunyarzad, did you save her? It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the Traveler's favorite bench?
Dunyarzad is just like, what the heck are these people talking about? Okay, why is the music so intense all of a sudden? I mean, you know, I don't mind the music, the song is really cool, but it seems just a little weird considering we're supposed to be in, like, happy, calm times. Where's all the people, though? Oh, everyone's probably exhausted, duh. Oh, looks like there's some people over there, but that makes sense, actually. Everyone's probably completely wiped. They literally just went through the Sub-Zero's festival, like, what, 100 times? Yeah, the music is getting really loud. What is up with that?
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's all right. After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, I left the city and saw what the Traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. it will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible, but it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara. So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end, and not a moment too soon.
Oh, that's so good. Very happy ending. This is truly a miracle.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions. Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently. Alright, you two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions.
Awesome. So about what I saw in that dream at the Avidia Forest.
At the Avidia Forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky. You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me. Yeah, so you do know! We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria. It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul. Perhaps her last memory before she died. As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable. A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from King Deshret. King Deshret? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies. Okay, so what does the message mean? I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it. Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the Academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it. But I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it. So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick! Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain. The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it. No, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Teyvat's.
No pressure, right? Okay, so it looks like we gotta save Sumeru now. So why do you look like Catherine?
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness. How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also occupy other people's consciousnesses? Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet. Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No wonder Paimon felt something was off about her. body. Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana?
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they! Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida?
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country. My existence has little meaning.
Poor Nahida. I mean, I was right. Catherine was a puppet, so that's kind of cool. But poor Nahida, they're so mean to her. To me, you're already an excellent Archon.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Sub-Zero's festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough.
She really is just so sweet. So about the Sage's plan.
There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line. I wonder what caused them to go down this path, and what they hope to achieve. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the Traveler hadn't broken the Sub-Zero samsara, the situation could have become dire. I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious, and all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately trying to hide something.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Tainari to join some kind of project. Could it be related?
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. But I'll have to be discreet, or they'll see me coming.
I love how she said that, and punish them if needed. Like, she's ready for some divine, retribution kind of thing going on. Don't blame her, though. I mean, literally, they almost killed one of her most devoted followers. They have no regard for the people's safety in the matter. Like, basically, if it kills a couple people, who's gonna care, right? Like, it's just wrong. No one has realized the issue with the Akasha?
You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up?
It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection.
Misdirection?
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru. Even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this. Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams.
Okay, so that's interesting. That explains a lot, though, but okay. So I don't have any other questions then, Nahida.
Got it! I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the Sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sub-Zero Samsara in the immediate future.
Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us.
What a relief. This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime. Oh, I'm fine. I better go. Thank you.
We spent quite some time in Sumeru
Best excuse you
City.
could come up with.
Since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her. Oh, we can't just keep waiting around like this. Let's go find Catherine and pick up some work so we can at least keep ourselves busy.
Yeah, a bunch of quests just came in all of a sudden. Oh, I still haven't done my daily commissions either. Okay, so we got like a triumphant hero. It's been a long time since Sub-Zero Samsara. Technically, it was only a day ago, but yeah, and many things cannot be ascertained until Nahida gets back in form. So you go to the Adventurers Guild as usual. Is that the only quest I got? Oh, and then we also got this. The Corps Authority is hiring an assistant. Interested candidates, kindly contact Effendi at the Citadel of Regzar. I don't know what that's about. Okay, I'm thinking we might take just a slight little bit of a breather from main quest stuff. Let's go do our dailies just to kind of get a little bit of combating, because I feel like we haven't done a lot of combat. It's been just a lot of reading and stories and watching. So, ooh, that's kind of funny. They're like a perfect line with each other, almost. That's nice. Okay, so let's just go do these real quick. Also, it'll get us some Primo Gems so we can make some more wishes, but I thought this might be a little more faster paced, less so much like gotta focus and more just kind of, you know, simple. Like I said, it feels like it's been a long time since we've had just straight up combat. I know we got to beat up those guys to take out the Traveler's Anger, which was very satisfying. I gotta say, that was so satisfying to beat the crap out of them. But, yeah. Wish, 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 wish. Catch me.
Gotcha. Dissipate.
Wish, wish.
Quietly now.
Well, that was easy. Like I said, I really hope we get Yaimiko, but I almost don't want to replace Shinobu, though, because she's so good on our team. I almost wonder if I could replace Shinsho, but I like having the double Hydro, because having the two Hydro gives you the bonus of increased HP for your team, which is nice for Yelan, since she scales all of her damage and everything scales off of HP. So it's not bad. And then I think also, no, Shinobu, I think, scales off of her attack. No, I think it is her HP too, isn't it? You know, that's actually got me curious now. Hold on. Give me just a second. You scale off of... Yeah, she scales off of HP too, so having the double water is so much more useful. But I like having Shinobu... Okay, what's the... I know, this is a little bit of a tangent here, guys, but it's got me really thinking. Okay, what's the double electro bonus? High voltage... Okay, basically, causing any sort of elemental reaction with electro has a chance to generate electro particles, basically. Energy charge particles. And that's not bad, but that's not as good as having the double hydro. That's the one part that I'm, like, a little upset about, is the fact that it's just like, okay, if we get Yaimiko, I want her on the team so bad. But the problem is, with the combo I'm going with, it's better to have the two water. And yeah, I could replace Shinobu, but why would I want to replace Shinobu? Because literally, she's both a healer and a great damage dealer. And a great one for reactions, but are you serious? I've literally, you jammed me in there, that wasn't fair.
Take it easy. Stand with me.
But she's an amazing damage dealer, as well as she's really great at triggering the combos. So it's like, why would I want to get rid of her, right?
Witness the power of Gura. Gotcha. settle this.
Take him out. Oh, come on. He's like dead. Come on. Finish him off.
Our bond is strong.
This might hurt a little.
Or a lot. I'm okay with a lot.
Quietly now.
Whoa. Hi there, big guy. Stay back, because this guy over here should kill him, right? Yeah, he should just kill him any second now. Close your eyes and stand back. And there we go. Yeah, he kills him for us. There we go, blah, blah, blah. And now he's gone. But yeah, so that's kind of my dilemmas. I'm just like, okay, so, like, maybe let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Of course, I'm going to build Yaimiko no matter what, because she would be great for the Spiral Abyss, too. She's also great for a lot of bosses and stuff, too. So it's like, I am going to build her to use for other stuff, so it's not like I'm not going to put work into her. But do you think I should keep Shinobu? Should I replace Shinobu with Yaimiko? Or should I run a double Electro team, even though I'll lose some damage and some healing? But I'll also gain the damage output that Yaimiko could do, both off-field and on-field, because she's good. She's both a great main DPS and sub-DPS. I have her built, actually to do almost like a hybrid build on my personal account. She works really well. Wow, okay, hi, guys. Wow, everything just blows up. I like this one. This is, oh, because it's raining. This is easy. Boop. Yeah, these guys stood no chance at all.
The wrong test subject.
Test. Okay. And last but certainly not least... Oh, isn't this just like a race thing or something like that? Oh, no, it's Dangerous Hell. We gotta destroy the Hill Shell Balloon. But yeah, so let me know if you guys have any advice on that. I gotta figure it out on my, like, you know, what I might want to do, but I would love your guys' input. It would greatly help my decision process on this. Because like I said, I'm not sure what to go with, what would be better. I might have to, like, I'll run the numbers and see what I can come up with. But if you guys have any general advice on that, I would really appreciate it. Because like I said, I understand Shinobu is really great for healing, and she scales off of the HP. And having Xingqiu and Yeilin in the party does the double Hydro, which the double Hydro gives the HP. But then, here, let's just go to Inazuma for the quick turn-in. This one's pretty close to the teleport point. And so, I know that gives the increase, so it increases Yeilin's damage from the extra HP. It also increases Shinobu's healing. But then Yaimiko hits really hard. But I'm also, this is assuming we get Yaimiko. I don't want to jinx us there either, but, you know, knock on wood kind of thing. But it's like, that's always a possibility too. But, yeah, so I'm like, I'm just not sure. We'll see what happens depending on who we get. Because like I said, you know, no jinxing it, knock on wood. But there is a chance that we... Oh, hey, we actually got Sumeru stuff. Might need to start actually collecting some of that stuff at some point. But yeah, I got some decisions to make. While we're here, let's go ahead and craft up some food too for our weekly whatchamacallits. The battle pass is like what's it called? Go ahead and craft that up. Auto cook. Because you have to cook 20 dishes. I try to just keep as many of these on hand as possible anyways, because these are some of the... this is my favorite healing item. I don't know why, it's just what I always have tons of. There we go. Okay, go ahead and claim our battle pass stuff. So close to 1 level. But okay, guys, we are going to go ahead and end this episode here, but I want to end back in Sumeru because it just feels weird kind of being out here. There we go, we'll teleport here. There we go. We're going to go ahead and end this episode here, which you know what that means, guys. It is time for some wishy wishes. We have 2 wishes we can do. We should be able to buy 1 more as well, but we are at like 67 wishes, so we are very close to hitting pity. We're in like soft pity territory, so I think our chances go up slightly. I'm not sure if that's true. I heard that rumor like back when the game first came out that once you hit like 70 or 75, something like that, your chances increase by like 0.5% or something like that. I don't know if that's true. It could have been someone just spewing a bunch of crap, but anyways, we're gonna hope it's true and hopefully we get something. But anyways, guys, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, nothing. That's fine. We've almost hit 10 pools already anyways. Like, we're gonna either get a well, we have to get a purple because you're guaranteed a purple every 4. Oh no, it says or higher. So yeah, I mean, we might get our 5-star at the 10th. But anyways, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, go! Wow, really? I think we're on our 10th pool. Let's see, we just did 2. Is this seriously gonna be... That's like really bad luck if it took us all the way 10 on that. Let's see. 1 plus 5, that's 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're at like 8, so no, it's gonna be on our 9th pool, but let's go ahead. Bye. There we go, guys. Here's our last wish for the episode. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Gates of Pearl. I really thought it was gonna glow brighter. I was so ready for it. Okay, Yoonjin, not fantastic. I was really hoping for Kirara. Or Changyin would have been nice too, because I still need to work on building him too. He's a pretty good character. So not bad, but not fantastic. Not what we were hoping for. Where's Yoonjin? There she is. Is that our first constellation on her? Oh, it's our first constellation on her. Well, congratulations, Yoonjin. Oh, decreases our cooldown. Awesome. I've never really used Yoonjin. She's really good whenever they give you her to use in like trials, and I think they gave her to use in an event once too. She's pretty good. Just I've never built her and used her myself. But anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here, and in the next one, I think we're going to go ahead and continue with the next story part, because I was trying to think what we could do, but I think it's just time we keep moving forward. I could always go through and do some exploration, but I'm really interested to see where the story's gonna go next. So we got so many. Look how big this is. I mean, just look at this. This is huge. And in each one of these zones, it opens up even more of the little teleport points, and gosh, we just have so much ground to cover. But anyways, guys, we're going to end here in the next one. I think we're going to do the next main story thing. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like it. Comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me in the future. Until next time, see ya!